Hey, what's good, guys? Welcome to NKG. Here to bring you tech and gadget reviews. So today we're going to be reviewing the Wii U console. So the Wii U console came out around 2016. Now, Nintendo, they didn't really do a good marketing scheme at all because eventually these consoles kind of fell off the map. Not many people knew what a Nintendo Wii U was. Just because it wasn't really broadcast that much. And GameStop, they had the consoles there for a period of time. But in some local stores, they only had 2 to 3 consoles just there. And you ask the question, what happened? They'll say, oh, we just didn't sell well. It makes you think, Nintendo actually would have had a good marketing scheme to broadcast that they have a phenomenal console out there that can compete with PS4 and Xbox One. Would this have died? Questions to ponder. Who knows? Let's get to it. What's under the hood? So right now, so over here you have an SD card, and you have 2 USB slots, and there's a sync switch over here. So if you ever get disconnected with your tablet, you just click this button and it resyncs automatically. We're talking speedy reception, way better than DSLs. So alright guys, let's go here. Alright, so in the back you're looking at 2 USB ports, HDMI cable, a standard connector cable, and a sensor. Dun, dun, dun. For all of you that know this, or remember this correction, remember the Wii? Yeah, the Wii was awesome. That sensor, we used to throw it at each other's heads all the time, bros. You guys didn't hear that. But the sensor was one of the best parts of the Wii because it allowed you to be interacted into the game itself. And a lot of his campaign was based upon fitness. So who does not like to stay fit? I'm not raising my hand, by the way. Heck no. But it did really well until they realized that they have to compete even further with these other consoles that's coming out, and they did. They're still doing a phenomenal job with that. Dun, dun, dun. Now we're looking at the tablet itself. This is where you get busy. Okay, so the tablet allows you to play the games in the living room, but you don't physically have to have the whole entire game on the TV. You could be watching Netflix, watching a YouTube video or something broadcast on TV while you just sit here and play the game. Now you cannot tell me that's not cool. It's freaking awesome. But here's the problem with it as well. It's a double-edged sword. So you're physically unable to go anywhere without this big console. Yes, without the big console, because these two, they make each other work, and without one, of course, the other does not work at all. So what happens is this disconnects the tablet itself. A signal is shot or lost, signal is lost from the console to this. Now once that happens, a message comes up and it says, error, disconnected, please reconnect if you want to play. That's the only suckish part about this, but it's still a phenomenal console though. Cannot complain. Many of the games that came out, especially the last Zelda that came out in here, it was phenomenal. Graphics were in 1080p. 1080p, people. 1080p. That's phenomenal compared to Nintendo, because remember when the GameCube first came out, the GameCube, you wasn't looking at 10 1080p. That was something that we couldn't even fathom at the time because we only had options for standard TV play. Now we have HDMI. Game changer. So some of his really good titles, I would say, would be all the Mario games, of course, if you're into that. Super Smash Brothers, Splatoon, Mario Parties, Mario Karts, fighting games as well, Metal Slug, older console games, and there was an option, I don't know if it's still available, to download older gen games. So older gen games I'm speaking of would be Super Nintendo and NES. There was an option where you go into the store, and with the credits that you'll use from getting these little cards that are big, about this big, just like with PlayStation and Xbox, you will load the money onto your account and you'll be able to purchase as much games as you want based upon how much money was on the physical card. And once you download it to your console, you can actually play off this little tablet here, or they had a series of controllers that you could buy. And the controllers would vary from like Pikachu style, Squirtle, and just different types of Pokemon. I don't know why it was geared towards Pokemon, because I know there's a lot of controllers out for just that game itself, but they looked amazing and they did not break. You would spend a good, at the time, a good $30-$40. It was worth the $30-$40. The controller will last you for a good 5 to 10 years per se, just because of the material that controller was made out of. You could drop it and it did not change out the analog directions at all. The buttons did not get stuck. If you're somebody that likes to mash on buttons, try hard. You didn't hear that. But if you're somebody that likes to do those type of things, the buttons normally would get stuck on the traditional GameCube controllers all the time. But with these type of controllers, you don't have to worry about that at all. Now, the game that I have here to show you guys is Smash. Yes, one of my favorite games ever, just because it's a good party game to have everybody into when you have some friends over that are gamers as well. And it's not really on a competitive base, you just want to have fun. Right now, meaning Mega Man, my dude, he's always in clutch. Pew 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 pew. As you see, the analog direction, it's easy to transition on here. It does not get stuck at all. And I haven't turned on this console in over 4 months now. That's a long time. It's not that I didn't want to turn on the console, it's just that I recently just bought a Switch. So most of my time has been onto that console itself, and I've gotten back into PlayStation 3 as well. Awesome. Oh, one last thing, guys. There's a camera on here, so you could physically take pictures in some of the games. They had an option where you could take pictures and send it to your friends online. It basically like a Snapchat, but for the Wii U. Freaking awesome. Another thing, you guys notice this black thing behind me, but behind the Wii U. This is called an adapter. Now, if you ever decide to have a game that's able to have a whole bunch of people in there, this will be a tool to get, just because it allows you to have multiple connections connected to it, about 4 to be exact. And also, you could use this on your PC. I'll leave a link below for this as well. And guys, NKG out. Thanks for watching my video. And also, hit the subscribe button so you can check out my future videos coming in. Peace. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day.